Maui?
Boat snack! Oh! Boat snack upgrade!
In 2 weeks, Moana 2 has surged past $386 million globally, outperforming Wicked to dominate the box office. What's fueling this wave of success? From cultural depth to breathtaking visuals, let's dive into the magic behind the sequel's triumph. With the original film's enduring popularity, it was only a matter of time before Moana returned to the screen. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who voiced the trickster demigod Maui,
Rule number 1. You never saw me like this?
embodies many of the character's traits: charisma, confidence, and a larger-than-life presence, making him a perfect choice to bring Maui to life in the highly anticipated live-action adaptation set for release next July. The animated follow-up to Moana was initially planned as a Disney Plus series. However, both the series and the feature film sequel were assigned to Moana's original writer Jared Bush and co-writer Dana Ledoux Miller. Despite the challenge of working on both projects simultaneously, the overlap turned out to be a strength. As Ledoux Miller explained to Cinema Blend, revisiting the original film while writing the sequel allowed them to deepen the story and seamlessly expand Moana's world. "I felt like I knew exactly who Moana was in that first film," she said, "and it really helped us build on that. We were so in Moana's world that it only felt natural to expand." The decision to shift the sequel from a Disney Plus series to a full theatrical release came after Bob Iger returned as Disney's CEO, recognizing the story's massive scope and cinematic potential. This move proved visionary, as Moana 2 quickly became a box office juggernaut, outperforming rivals like Wicked.
What are you waiting for? Let's go home!
Moana 2 picks up 3 years after Moana and Maui restored the heart of Te Fiti. This time, they face a new threat: the storm god Nalo, who has submerged the island of Montufetu.
Now I kind of miss the lava monster.
The gods seem to need less catastrophic ways to settle disputes. To tackle this challenge, Moana assembles a diverse crew. Mani, a devoted fan of Maui, voiced by Hualalai Chung.
That's beautiful.
Lotto, a skilled canoe builder, brought to life by Rose Motofo.
I am unclear as to what you are doing.
Kele, a grumpy farmer, portrayed by David Fain.
We used the chicken.
Temuera Morrison returns as Chief Tui,
Every time I think you're past this,
Moana's father, reprising his role from the original film. Notably, in Moana 2, Morrison performs his own singing parts, a departure from the first film where Christopher Jackson provided Tui's singing voice. This ensemble brings depth and authenticity to the sequel, enriching Moana's journey with new relationships and challenges. The biggest new cast member, however, is its tiniest. Stowing away is Moana's little sister, the 3-year-old Samia.
You said you'd bring me a present.
Voiced by Khaleesi Lambert-Suda, Samia idolizes her big sis, and just like Moana was eager to leave the island in the first movie, Samia doesn't miss her chance to join Moana on this adventure. With such an important new character, it's the personal inspirations that really brought her to life. Art director Daniel Arriaga took inspiration from doing his daughter's hair when she was young. With children's hair being so thin and children having so little interest in the state of their hair, Arriaga found that no matter how securely he'd put his daughter's hair up, it would inevitably fall down moments later, a detail he hadn't seen before in animation. Animation head Kevin Webb also added a personal touch: his children's buck teeth that they inherited from him. This included details like Samia not closing her lips to make em and b sounds, but rather pressing her teeth into her lower lip. You're doing that right now, aren't you? Feels strange. Unless you have buck teeth, then it probably feels normal and you don't know what the big deal is.
You were gone forever.
It was 3 days.
Music plays a pivotal role in Disney animated films, and Moana 2 is no exception. The creative team drew inspiration from both classic Disney movies and new talent to craft its musical landscape. For Moana 2, Disney introduced Abigail Barlow and Emily Bear, collectively known as Barlow and Bear, as the new songwriting duo. They replaced Lin-Manuel Miranda, the composer for the original film, making history as Disney's first all-female songwriting team. This groundbreaking collaboration brings a fresh perspective to the sequel's music and reflects Disney's commitment to diversifying creative voices. Building on this fresh talent, the creative team also looked to Disney classics for inspiration. The Little Mermaid influenced Moana, too, not just for its shared setting at sea, but also for the similarity between Ariel and Moana, who both long to explore life beyond their communities. Disney Animation's chief creative officer and co-director Jason Hand noted this connection as central to Moana's continued journey. The team also drew from Beauty and the Beast for the film's opening number, We're Back. Belle's iconic introductory song served as a reference for crafting Moana's new journey with a focus on community and personal growth. Unlike Belle, however, Moana takes a more celebratory tone toward her neighbors in the song. By blending classic influences with innovative contributions, Moana 2 aims to continue Disney's tradition of memorable and impactful music. Character animation and music are essential parts of any Disney animated project. However, for a story deeply rooted in Pacific Islander history and culture, drawing inspiration from its rich and diverse heritage was absolutely crucial to its authenticity and depth. Returning from the first film, Oceanic Heritage Trust played a pivotal role in shaping Moana 2. This group of cultural experts from across the Pacific Islander community, representing nations such as Samoa, Tonga, Fiji, Tahiti, Aotearoa, Hawaii, Satawal, and the Solomon Islands, collaborated to ensure the film celebrated the unique traditions of each culture while highlighting shared elements that resonate across the region. Their collective contributions enriched the storytelling, grounding it in cultural specificity and authenticity. The team drew on expertise from a diverse group of cultural consultants. These included Samoan anthropologist Dr. Dion Fanotti, Millicent Barty from the Solomon Islands, who specializes in cultural heritage and storytelling, and choreographer Tiana Lufau, who has Tongan, Samoan, and Hawaiian heritage. Given the importance of travel and navigation in the story, they also collaborated with master navigator Nainoa Thompson of the Polynesian Voyaging Society. Co-director Dana Ledoux Miller learned from Thompson the biggest lesson of ancient sea navigation, saying, "You can only do so much. At a certain point, you have to let go of control. It's in those moments when you feel lost that you find the pathway to magic." Thompson's input also meant that Moana employed authentic navigating techniques in the movie. Choreographer Tiana Lufau, founder of Nonosina Polynesia, brought her expertise in Samoan, Tongan, and Native Hawaiian traditions to Moana 2. She transformed movement into storytelling, stating, "In Polynesian cultures, movement goes beyond choreography. It's about cultural roots and context." Lufau's work shaped key scenes like Moana motivating her crew, where every gesture held cultural meaning. She provided animators with precise hand poses and finger placements rooted in Polynesian traditions, ensuring authenticity. Her influence extended beyond dances to everyday motions, enriching the film's connection to Polynesian culture. By embedding cultural depth in each movement, Lufau helped make Moana 2 a vivid and authentic celebration of Polynesian storytelling. The Oceanic Cultural Trust played a crucial role in shaping Moana 2, particularly in the portrayal of the Ava ritual. While the ceremony is common across Polynesia, the filmmakers, guided by Samoan anthropologist Dr. Dion Fanotti and tattoo expert Sua Peter Suluap, infused the festival with distinctly Samoan elements. This included the precise protocols of the ritual, such as the seating arrangements, the ceremonial use of the tanoa, kava bowl, and the respectful dialogue exchanged during the event. Hurley emphasized the importance of cultural specificity in Moana 2, stating, "Specificity is universal, and other cultures can see themselves in ours because we share so much." With its intricate cultural details and the epic showdown with the storm god Nalo, Disney's head, Bob Iger, deemed the project too ambitious for a streaming series. In February, it was moved to a full theatrical release. That decision proved successful, as the film shattered records with a historic Thanksgiving Tuesday opening. It secured the #1 box office spot over the Thanksgiving weekend, and the following week, outperforming major studio releases like Wicked and Gladiator 2.
Last time the chicken made it.
With Moana 2 poised to surpass the original at the box office, one thing is clear. Next year's live-action Moana likely won't be the last time we visit Motunui's most adventurous voyager. Fans can only imagine where Moana's journey will take her next, or how Disney might expand the rich world of Polynesian storytelling. With the incredible detail and care already on display, the possibilities for future stories are endless. What part of Moana's world would you love to explore next? Let us know.